what we anticipate this policy will apply to. So much is said in the policy. It said items, prompt action is required on some items of routine business to meet deadlines imposed by federal and state agencies or to avoid delays in construction of other ongoing projects. And that's what we discussed. And I know you weren't here, Mr. Attorney, during that time back in October. Neither were you two gentlemen here. But we looked at an emergency situation. If a hurricane something occurred, we came here in a board meeting. We gave him 15 authority to spend up to $15,000 for emergency situation or routine business. But I don't see the legal fees as a routine business item, nor do I see it as an emergency. And I understand your determination, but I think that this policy, which has been pulled to justify for the expenditure, in my opinion, it was not the intent before we discussed it, and I made a motion to approve it back in October. And that was ours not the other board member understanding of that policy. But now it's done. The bill was capable of solvable bills, and they have been paid. We can't retract that. But I just want to go on record to say that we should not set a precedent of paying expenses without the board's approval. Or we need to go back and revisit this policy and amend this policy if it could be utilized for those particular situations.
Mr. Chairman, I would agree that if the board wishes to rescind the delegation of authority that it made last October to the county administrator to award contracts for less than $15,000 and to pay warrants, that you would need to amend that authorization. Otherwise, state law has authorized you to delegate that authority, and this Board of Supervisors has delegated that authority until such time as you rescind that authority. The county administrator has the authority to so that.
And that particular case was just for emergency, though, wasn't it?
No, sir. There's nothing at all in the policy that speaks to emergency. I have it in front of me. It says paragraph B of the administrative efficiency policy also authorizes the county administrator to approve such warrants authorizing the timely payment of invoices or bills for services rendered to the county. Such authorization is contingent upon available appropriated funds, services having been received, and warrants and payments provided to the board at the next regular meeting and placed on the consent agenda for ratification. All of the requirements of the policy have been met. The state code is what allows the delegation of this authority. The board does not have to delegate this authority, did not have to delegate the authority at the time. But once it is delegated, then it is available until such time as the board rescinds it. The board can also, if it doesn't wish to rescind it, it could put language into the policy as it relates to emergencies and other such things. It just is not in this particular policy. My understanding is that the county administrator has not used the delegated authority and has brought to the board for awards of contracts and signing of warrants for amounts less than $15,000. I am the one who recommended to him that in this particular instance, he should go ahead and make that authorization because he had the authority to award the contracts. He did award the contracts. The work was done. If we had been sued by the individuals who we had failed to pay, we would be subject to pay their fees plus 1% per month interest